Hey, mahal everyone! Welcome back again to the Broadway Saiyan YouTube channel. I'm your host 40 and we are back with another video on the Alchemist Code. Now today's video is going to be a little different, something new that I want to give to you guys. So we're going to be doing a sneak peek on something that's going to be coming out the following week. Now as you all know, data miners are all out there for different types of mobile games. And Alchemist Code is not an exception. So a data miner from the Discord chat by the name of Ranged was able to pull some data for us on a sneak peek of what's to come for next week. We have some summoning banners, looks like we have a new event, and pretty much we're going to be taking a look at these and seeing if these characters are going to be worth pulling for and what's to come for these special events. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, let me go ahead and shift my screens here for you guys. There we go. Alright, so as you could see, there's going to be a new 3-step promo summon. 2 of them actually. So there's going to be one for Suzuka. Let's see if we can get this to load here. There's going to be a 9-step summon also for Suzuka, and then the character right over here is Reimi, and then right over here is Vincent. And then we also have another 3-step summon. This one is featuring Vincent, Reimi, and I think it's Kadanoba or Kadanoba. I think that's how you say their names. But essentially, we have 4 new characters incoming for us, which is Suzuka, Reimi, Kadanoba, and Vincent. From what I understand, the jackpot units to go for are definitely Reimi and Suzuka, and here's the reason why. So we have some data on their classes. Oh, and I did forget, there is a 3-step gear summon that's also going to be coming out. So it looks like we have the Binding Scepter, which gives us a magic attack up boost, initial jewels up, and a magic defense up, and a chance of daze. The Dirk of Projection is back, and this, as we all know, is Saburetta's signature weapon. So for those of you that didn't get a chance to pull it, like myself, because I really wanted that weapon, well, here's your chance again to pull it. And then we also have the Demon Bane Kunai, which gives you physical attack up, agility up, dexterity up, a chance of physical defense up, and it also has a gear ability where you deal physical damage, strong versus demons. And then we have the Ogre Slashing Blade, which gives us a buff to our physical attack, HP, crit, we have a chance to charm, and there's a gear ability on it as well, where you could raise your own physical and magic defense by 150% for 1 turn. So really cool that these are coming out. Now let's go ahead and take a little bit more about what the 4 new units are all about. Okay, so as we see right here, we have Suzuka. She is going to be a 5-star base unit at a light element. Her leader skill is all light members get a 50% attack buff to physical attack, so pretty good. Her job is Samurai. Her job 2 is Ninja, and then her job 3 is Dark Cavalier. Now, what sticks out to me here? What definitely sticks out to me here is she has Ninja, which is a fast, not too hard-hitting class, but very fast and very mobile, and has elemental coverage with the seals. And then she has 2 extremely hard-hitting classes with the Samurai and the Dark Cavalier. So here's why I feel like people are saying she's very good. If you run her as a Ninja, okay, the Ninja already has pretty high movement. Okay, I think it's like 4 and 4 for move and jump. And then you slap on the Dark Cavalier's overdrive passive, and then you also give her the passive from Samurai, which is Single Blade, which increases your physical attack at a little bit of a cost of evasion and agility. So she's gonna lose a little bit of agility and evasion, but that's fine because as a ninja, she's already fast as it is. You're gonna have a super hard-hitting mobile ninja. And then alternatively, you can run either Dark Cavalier or Samurai, and if you master Ninja, Ninja will give you a boost for mastering that job, to your agility. So you could be a fast, hard-hitting either Dark Cavalier or Samurai, and you can also be mobile at the same time. So she is pretty amazing, and from what I'm seeing with this game, a lot of the units that really shine are units that are high agility and high attack and high mobility, because they're able to move across the map, they're able to take out as many enemies as possible, and they hit very hard. So Suzuka is very good for that. Now the next character, Kadanoba is how you say his name. He's a 5-star base unit. He is going to be a fire elemental. His leader skill gives all fire members a 50% attack buff to physical attack, and he has Dragon Slayer, Dragon Knight, which we are all familiar with. Okay, they're the class that's very similar to the Dragoon from Final Fantasy series, so they're going to be having access to jump and also penetrating attacks, to where when they attack a unit, if there's any units right directly next to it, it's going to hit them as well. And then he has access to a new job, which I'm not too familiar with this job yet. I don't know what the job is all about, so if you guys know what that's about with Blazing Dragon King, leave it in the comment section below. But from what I see here, I know Dragon Slayers and Dragon Knights, they're not too fast from my understanding. Then again, I'm not entirely sure, because he does get that access to Blazing Dragon King, which is a new class. So I'm not entirely sure, but I know that they're not that fast. I know they hit hard, and they have that uniqueness to where they could jump and be away from harm's danger and then come right back and dish out damage to an opponent. So pretty cool unit here. And then we have Reimi. Reimi is going to be a 5-star base unit, Fire Elemental, giving all fire members a 50% attack buff, so same thing as Kadanoba. Reimi has access to Ninja, Martial Artist, and Samurai. So very, very similar to Suzuka, where instead of getting Dark Cavaliers, Reimi gets Martial Artist, but here again we have another fast, hard-hitting unit, where you can essentially, let's say, be a Samurai, and as long as you mastered Ninja, you have increased agility, and then you can give them the movement passive of the Ninja, so you're having a hard-hitting mobile unit, like moving across and just mowing down through your opponents with a very, very high attack power. So another amazing unit. And then our last unit is our 4-star base unit, which is Vincent. Vincent is a Thunder Elemental unit who gives all Thunder members a 30% buff to HP. So Vincent gets access to Sage, Bard, and Professor. Seems okay. I'm not entirely sure how viable Bard is. Sage, I know we have a Sage already with Feng Lu, and essentially, from what I understand, they are the upgraded version of a Mage. And then Professor, as we all know it, helps in dealing with those pesky status ailments that we may run into. So a pretty decent support unit. I would say out of the 4, Vincent is probably the most underwhelming, but not too bad. If you pull a Vincent, you have a great support unit right there, and a good unit for, let's say, if you want to build a pure Thunder team. Okay, and then next we have... Alright, so this is the event that's going to be coming up, which is the Ancient Battles of 6. You have to set up effective elements and strategize, and the rewards we get for this is soul fragments for each attribute. So guys, this is a great opportunity to get those soul fragments so you could use them to limit break the units that you're raising in the event that you don't pull enough copies. Now, I believe this is the exact same event that JP has, called Tower of Veda. I could be wrong, but this might be the event where you want to essentially have a team that is focused on one element to counter whatever it is that you're facing up against. So guys, start training up, at least 4 units of each element, so then that way you'll have a team of each element to be able to tackle these events. If I'm wrong on that, please let me know in the comment section below, but I have a feeling this is what that is, because I was talking to somebody on the Alchemist Code global Facebook group, which I'm actually getting all this information from because it was shared there, and they were saying, like, yeah, there's going to be upcoming events where it's going to be pretty difficult, but you have to essentially have a team that's synergized around a specific element so you could defeat the stage. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, guys. And then we have one more event coming up here. Here we go. There we go. Sorry about that. It's a little small, but we have, it looks like a multiplayer limited event called Watatsumi's Dance. This is going to be featuring Chihaya, and it gives Chihaya the class change quest. So I have a feeling Chihaya is going to be getting her Job Plus. What that is, I'm not entirely sure, but we already have our first Job Plus character, which is Michael, where he gets Professor Plus, where we can change his Chemist class to Professor Plus. So I have a feeling this is the exact same thing with Watatsumi's Dance event for Chihaya, except it looks like it's going to be limited just to multiplayer only. So very cool that they're giving us that. Alright, so what are my overall thoughts? Well, I think we always have something fun to do in Alchemist Code. A quote from my good friend and fellow YouTuber Smooth JK: there's never a dull moment in this game. There's always something new coming out, which is great. And my thoughts on the 4 units: I believe they're all very, very good. I would definitely, at least if you guys are free to play, or if you guys, invest just a little bit, try to do the 3-step promo summons, maybe even just the first pull, and hopefully you can at least get access to Suzuka and Reimi. Now, right out of the box, between just those two units, because those two units are the ones that really shine, right out of the box, I would say Reimi is probably the more usable one, because Ninja is more mobile. You have access to elemental flexibility. Samurai is pretty good too, although the class is a little slow. But it does hit hard. But then again, both of these characters are very, very good. So if you're looking to invest, on getting these characters, I definitely would recommend so. If you guys are a whale and are spending a lot, try to do both the 3-step summons and the 9-step summons, and try to get as many copies of these units as you can. Alright guys, well that is going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this sneak peek of what's to come and what to prepare for, it's very, very exciting that we already have this information at hand. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to future Alchemist Code content. Once again, I am the Broadway Saiyan, my name is 40, stay tuned for the next video, and mahal everyone.